Casey at the Guardian Oracle 33. Welcome in. How is everybody doing tonight? For those of you that don't know me, my name is, did I say that already? I'm not sure. My name is Casey. I'm a psychic medium and intuitive. Hello. We come here to bring enlightenment. This is a channel for healing through a lot of things. This is also a channel about a self journey, an interstellar journey. Sometimes we travel to past lives on here, sometimes we stay present. Thank you guys all for coming in, hitting the like and subscribe button. And my phone for the first time, and I don't even know how long is actually on 90% for those of you that know my phone always dies or gets sucked down fast. So, all right, tonight we are going over the current energies. What do we have? Now I was in the bath and I was kind of meditating. And right now it feels, and I'm hearing, ancient tomb. So I'm seeing like a monolith in my mind's eye. It's like somebody, I'm in my mind's eye. It's foggy around it. It feels like Scotland a little bit, you know. It's got a Scotland feel to it. It's got this enormous rock, and it's got some sort of deity's face. But the mist is like coming in around my feet as I stand there, and I feel, as I stand in front of this thing in my mind's eye, I feel tiny, you know, so small. And I'm sure if somebody standing back 50 feet were to look at the side profile of me standing in front of this, it's ginormous. But there's something here about the truth of that monolith, or the truth of this stone, that wants to come through. It's an energy. So you're standing face to face with something, right? Energy. I heard, how did you make it this far? How have you come this far? And when I say who's saying that, it's like the Watchers. You know, some sort of Watcher. They're like everywhere. I've been talking about perhaps maybe you've been feeling watched, you know? I guess we're going with the Scottish accent tonight, my fucking British accent. You fucking Brit. Hola. What's up, beautiful girl? Hi, Jen. Jen, I believe your name is Jen. It's Jerry. Gary. Hi, Mariah. I live in Ireland. You're back. Are you over there? Live in Ireland. There's the accent. Yeah, she's been put away for a little bit. Wade-o. Hello, Wade. Suffering from a headache. Shaman and planetary alignment. I can tell you I'm right there with you. And I've had a terrible toothache for the last 2 days. And it's been horrible. So I've got extra wisdom teeth on the top of my mouth. I have 2 extra set of teeth that go all the way back, and they're starting to like grow out the side of my face. Fucking pot vampire, mate. Knew it. Thought I knew it. Alicia, hello, beautiful girl. How did you make it this far? There's something that is being illuminated on your path. And it's not like it's just like a light or a beacon here along your path, you know, because this feels like it's been, because I'm with your spirit guides right now. And for all of you, you know, we all have our own team of guides that work with us. Some believe it's an expression of our higher self that comes through these guides, right? It's just different expressions of that. I try not so much to focus on exactly, you know you're working with the light, but I try not to lose too much sleep or time over that, because You know, some of our guides, they are a very tricky energy. They are tricksters, you know. That's how the wisdom starts to grow within us. If it was always just laid out and you ask and you receive, you know what I mean? I seen the Chariot right now as I open the deck, and there was a pathway split. How did you get here? Clay and pottery. There could be somebody. My right ear is ringing really loud. I'm seeing somebody who also right now does like those pictures, and they go in that room when it's red, you know. Bloody hell, what's the name of that fountain? The red room. Is it the red room? Dark room. It's fucking dark room. It's fucking a little dark in here. Oh. Okay. I'm hearing Zacharias. 318. 774 Marvel Drive. Tanascus City. I'm on the brink. I'm on the brink. We just need a little more time. I feel like, and I'm in my mind's eye, I can see two people working on something. They seem like perhaps scientists, you know, because I'm seeing the white coat. The white coat. Representation of professionalism, I heard. We're on the brink and we haven't got time. Alright. The Magician's at the bottom of the deck. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Oh, what is that? Have you ever heard a pup wolf howl at the newborn moon? Or I forget how that goes. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Island, huh? The Matrix. 646. Astronomical numbers. Telepathic moments. Thank you, Trigger Warden. Thank you, beautiful. $5 made a holla. Whoop whoop. All right. Sorry, I'm like, there's lots of things, but it's a very subtle energy. The energy feels very, Colosseum. I'm hearing Colosseum. So it's like I'm walking, I'm journeying. Like in my mind, I'm seeing that triangle of lights. And I don't know how. Like I'm seeing lights appear in the sky. As I was walking out here, there was this big star. I mean, it was so orange. And, but I told you the other night, it came from over here above my shed, and then it just kind of gets real low and flies down, but it looks like amber. You know what I mean? It's, put you over there, little bugger. That is so interesting. I walked out and I was like, wow, that thing looks like it's on fire. I don't know. So then we had a little conversation, and I came into here, and it's like ever since I had a conversation with that star, it's just like something, it was like opening something up. It's just I'm still like in that frequency right now. I am seeing like the energy of this does feel very Stargate, very hidden realm like portal. I see some, you know, time travelers or travelers that are, they're working really hard. They're on this. They're going. I see at the foot of these mountains, and it feels like they open up in many places. I'm hearing Massachusetts, the Serdona. Sarai seror tira yabaya taketea seratero yushudati. Mount Sinai. I heard it's public record now. I'm seeing the number 56. That's an 11. That's my yes number. Welcome in, guys. Thank you for hitting the like and subscribe button if you dig the vibe. So I'm on a journey in this energy. And the energy, I would say, like this. Like this is what the monolith is. Like all that smoky color. This is what this realm feels like. This realm feels, it's like you've entered into uncharted territory. Listen to advice and the intuition you once ignored. Heed their wisdom. Heed their wisdom. And it feels like this is monster-like, right? Because everything that I'm seeing in my mind's eye does feel big. Macedonia, Macedonia, Macedonia. Apocalyptal. Saint Francis. Forgive me, I don't know who that is. Saint Francis. Is that the Pope? Saint Francis. I know that sounds terrible, but I don't pay attention to, I guess I should. Saint Francis. I heard, well, I'll be a son of a bitch. And now I'm seeing, what's his name? Deadpool. And he's saying it right now. So somebody could be watching Marvel. The whispers of the past. There's something emerging here. There is a big emergence. It feels an energy. It is in the energy that when I'm in my mind's eye, I did past life regression, right? And when I first started out, I couldn't see anything, okay? I couldn't see anything. And I know I was in the desert. I know I got off this ship. But it was so dark. And I remember flying and I was just trying to see where the fuck I was at. And on this planet, this is the second planet I went to. Second most important lifetime. And I was flying, okay? I don't know what my role was, but I was military. I was a man, and my duty was I was manning this post. And literally as I say that, you know, the old Viking-like post, the long poles, and then they get pointed at the top. It was all the way around. I mean, it was huge. And within this place was different species of like people, like Cindy Lou Who, like they just looked different, all right. And then but they also they had a species of an animal within them, and my job was they were doing DNA work. They were taking animals like the biggest pythons, the biggest snakes. My nose is starting to itch. Jaguars, the saber-toothed tiger, like shit that was, I mean, stuff I've never even seen before. Scary stuff, big. And I'm talking, when I was in the past life regression, there was no consciousness in this, whatever it was. And going over it, I know there was one other person that flew over this camp with me, and our job was to make sure, we didn't interfere, we just overseen that everything, they started slowly in these new breed of people in. This is not going to be good. There's no with this caliber of power and strength in these animals to integrate them into human beings. So we have these humans that were, I don't know. Needless to say, as the past life regression went on, they started letting out. As soon as they let out the snakes, they let out these big ass tigers. Like there was all these animals. They killed everybody, everything, including each other. I mean, it was a complete massacre, and I don't know why I'm bringing this up now, but my job was, and as much as I wanted to help the people that were down there, you know, because there was kids. I mean, these were like indigenous tribes and cohabitated in a space. I mean, it was just opening out in a big forest, you know what I mean, and it had like tall, very tall trees. Like it could have been reds with the pointed top, like big, old, all the way around. It was like a Ford operating base, but somehow we were breeding. We weren't. I wasn't. They were. And for some reason, I was there. My job, my duty, my militant duty was to just make sure nothing got out of that confinement. That was my duty. It's 33 as I say this. Thanks you guys for hitting the like and subscribe button. And you know what? That being a past life, in some ways, so this energy that I'm talking about, when I said I can see in my mind's eye, so like right now I'm outside of the door of it, and that, like, once again, it feels like some sort of institution, some sort of, it's a big heavy metal door, like some sort of isolation room, if you will. And it feels like those same group of people in that last reading that we're sitting here talking. If the devil wears a suit and tie, I heard it's got the big three, meaning the big three letters. Okay. So somehow they're like, your arrival is unexpected in some ways. It's like even in that I don't know, there's watching here. Somebody's aware that you're standing in front of this huge, it's a huge monolith. I can't make out what deity in my mind what's on there. I know it's very ancient. It's nothing I've seen in these books, but my soul knows I know it in my mind's eye. And I want to say it's like you. The statue is you. So if somebody's here asking, I want to know the truest essence of who I am, what I am. What's the most important timeline? What do I need to know? What can I bring forth from the Akash in my DNA 3030 as I say this into this timeline now? And some of you might feel like those gifts or those abilities have opened up for you, whether it's psychically, your conscious awareness, your connectivity to other things. Some of you could have literally picked up an instrument and started something, just started playing and realized that you're fabulous at it. Singing, it just feels like, I'll tell you this, and I can't remember what it's called, but I woke up and I could speak in 5 different languages. I've never learned a language. I've never have practiced another language. I sucked in Spanish in school, and I was married to a Mexican for 13 years. So, so being able to speak languages like that to me was I was like, how did I do that? There's no way to explain it other than, the Holy Spirit, some sort of supernatural, and then I got telepathy at the same time with my children's father. When we drove out into the desert, that the rabbits that ran out across the road, they were huge. They're jackrabbits, but I'm talking like we've all gone bunny bopping. For those of you that don't know that are city folks, like bunny bopping is basically we're going the back roads with a plethora of jackrabbits, and we'd shoot them out the passenger window and play rabbit football and get out and spotlight it, and if it stops in the light, we'd kick it, and if it squealed, you get points, and if you killed it, I know it sounds really terrible now, but yes, I did take part of that, but these rabbits were huge. Like, there was big rocks as we were driving out there, and it changed. As soon as the sun went down and all these clouds started coming in, I was like, whoa, what are all these clouds? You know what I mean? Snowy sky, perfectly clear sky, and then all of a sudden these clouds started coming in, and he told me, he goes, it's for protection. And there's so many things that I still, I go back, and my soul's taking me back to these spots of experiencing these amazing things, right? And maybe some of you guys are too. Maybe you're going back to when you first started to awaken, or you first experienced something, or perhaps as of late you've experienced something that triggers that memory. Why? And I think we all get caught up on the whys and the how do we, why do we think about a certain memory all the time? Where does that come from? Why do we do that? Why are you bringing it back forward? And now you're starting to understand synchronicities, epiphanies. I can never say that word right. It's all coming back to me now. It's a Celine Dion song. I can hear it. It's all coming back to me now. Okay, so let's talk about the energy here. We've got ancient tales, frozen whispers. The frozen whispers, heed their wisdom. Address what haunts you, restless spirit. And ancient tales reframe critical thoughts. Interesting. So it's ancient tales, and we're reframing. Mind what you say, for it becomes who you will be. Listen to justice. Listen to justice. See, now I'm just channeling and I'm making stuff up while I read a card, because in my head, as soon as I just said this, Mind what you say, for it becomes who you will be. I seen a dark witch doing magic. I seen a little coven. Yeah, there's like 3 of them. It's funny because they're all built like the Hocus Pocus chicks. One's fat, you know. It's funny. Mind what you say, for it becomes who you will be. Listen to advice and the intuition you once ignored. Feels like there's a warning here, doesn't it? Heed their wisdom. Alright. We didn't expect her to get here this fast. It didn't say her. It's like you're already ahead of them. And I want to, and I'm like, who's them? And ahead of what and how? So let's find out. It's ancient. I talked about the Akasha earlier and being tied back to these thoughts. See, with reframe critical thoughts, when I read that word, reframe, it's not like to refrain from it, reframe. To put them in a photo or in an album, or not a pickin' album. What am I trying to say here? Put it in a picture frame. Picture frame above a mantle where you'll see it for sure. I've got 2 tickets to paradise. Okay. For ancient tales, frozen whispers and restless spirit. Unresolved issues keep you from finding peace. Address what haunts you. Address what haunts you. The web of fate. Well, we didn't see that coming. Even the smallest act can have far-reaching effects. Weave your destiny. So we're talking about space and time here. Feels like there's some sort of timeline manipulation or some sort of stalling, pausing, freezing. With the freezing out here, frozen whispers. It's like a message didn't get through. Perhaps it feels like it got frozen in time, right? You know, and with my wisdom teeth hurting, to me that's also a sign of the throat chakra. The throat chakra is what controls the throat, the mouth, the jaw, the teeth. And for any of you who've ever had a personal read with me, you know that before I get out here, about probably the whole day, depends on how many reads I have that day, I will start picking up on your behaviors or characteristics through my routine of brushing my teeth, whatever, getting ready. If things are falling off, my thoughts, if it feels like, I'm like, that's not me, because I know how I breathe my life force energy and I ground back down to truth, right? So all of this extra noise, I know that's not mine. I know that's not mine. So I've noticed that I've had this, my body, it's so interesting. And I guess that you would consider that to be an oracle as well, though, right? It's like almost being in that complete energy. I feel it, I sense it. When it becomes physical in that way. There's a frozen whisper here. There's something that wasn't said. Say what you need to say what you need to say. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Wherever I go, I'll follow you. So when I'm looking at this frozen whispers right now, listen to the advice and your intuition you once ignored. Heed their wisdom. I talked about that star looking like a flame when I first walked out here. The frozen whispers feels like that star, that energy, whatever it is, because it's hot. It's hot energy. It defrosts, or I heard petrifies. Petrified, like petrified wood. So it's frozen in that way. Okay, so frozen whisper. So is this message in some sort of petrified wood? So let's get back to the heat. If it's frozen and that star energy is that warm, it feels like something melts. The glacier. The glacier melts. And then here comes these ancient tales. See, there's a restless spirit here. It's trying to give the message to the collective about something. This restless spirit, monitoring spirits, trying to bring forward some sort of warning or heeding some sort of call to the collective. A restless spirit. Refrain from critical thoughts. Mind what you say. The ancient tales. Tales as old as time. Beauty and the Beast. La da da da. My heart's on fire. My heart's on fire. There is an angelic energy that just stepped forward right now. Crystal Cave, Crystal Cove. I just heard that. Refrain. Let's talk about these. I want to know. Is this warning? Is this warning? Because there's something frozen, but something comes through. Somebody's restless. There's a restless energy around an ancient tale coming forward. It says, listen to advice and the intuition you once ignored. Heed their wisdom. There is multiples. 3. The Grand Trine. The Grand Trine. Ancient tales. So perhaps this is hidden in somebody's birth chart. Maybe somebody discovered some sort of ancient tale or recognition. I'm thinking about the autistic mystic who is a reader. Got the 4 Wands and the Knight of Cups that wanted to fall out onto the table as I looked at Eternal Hunger and Nocturnal Sage. Oh shit. Somebody. There's a warning here. Somebody. Okay, this feels like vampirism. I mean, I've got the feminine essence in reverse. This could be about somebody trying to harvest or siphon some sort of feminine energy. It's a powerful energy. Heed the wisdom. Nocturnal Sage. Seeking the wisdom in stillness. Seeing through lies, trusting your own gut. Revealing psychic gifts. The ancient tale. Oh, because, see, you possibly are going to stumble on the Indian in the cupboard. I don't know why I just heard the Indian in the cupboard. I seen that scene. The Indian in the cupboard. Oh, there's somebody who has ancient native wisdom. With the ancient tales being here. And the sage, there's got to be some sort of shaman, some sort of, or this is you with the psychic gifts opening up. Seek the wisdom in stillness. Seeing through lies, trusting your own gut, revealing psychic gifts. You are what you say you are. I've seen you. You are what you say you are. I've seen you. There's critical thoughts about something that, as I said, it feels like somebody's watched here, okay? There's a restless spirit here. There's a restless energy. And this energy is giving this warning because it's like a monitoring spirit that knows or sees something going on. It's a spirit. A wanderer. Because I'm asking it telepathy in my head right now, this information that comes through. It's wandering energy. Only those that have the key to the sacred scroll. So it's some sort of old, okay, they're showing me the monolith now. Something that comes from the tomb. So this is an ancient relic, remnant energy. Somehow they're saying the key has awakened this. So something you did say or something that's coming. It's in the energy now. So the as above, so below. This restless spirit, unresolved issues, keeping you from finding true peace. Address what haunts you. Seeking the wisdom and stillness. Mind what you say, for it becomes who you will be. I feel like somebody asked for something or worked with a specific energy. Side note right here. I don't think you know what you awakened or that you're working with. This is a very specific message because whatever this is, it's like venom. It lives on you. See, in my teeth, like there's something here with, I don't know. And I used to do that when I used meth back in the day. I would clench my teeth like that. So there could be something with some sort of chemical or some sort of something altering something within the being. And it brings this energy, this restless spirit. That's for somebody. I don't know what you've called on. I don't know. But I just want to tell you, there's a need for it. You like it. You love it. Whoever you are, you love this energy that's dark. It's like your friend. You feel, I'm hearing abominable. Abominable? I've heard that word before, but I think I'm saying it wrong. Can you guys help me out? Abominable? Abomination. I heard that, Jace. I heard abomination, but abominable. It's something. It's about this spirit. Abominable. Baran. Fuck it. You like this energy. Whoever you are, you like this energy. It doesn't haunt you anymore. It's like you become friends with whatever this is. You don't scare me anymore. You don't scare me. I don't know. As I'm saying that, I look over and there's a heed their wisdom. So maybe somebody, this is changing quickly. I've talked about this group. In some sort of, I heard insertion, hazing. Some sort of indoctrine. What am I trying to say? I know the word, I just can't get it out of my mouth. There's definitely something with the mouth going on here, though. I'm going to say that. There's some sort of principality or some sort of energy that's trying to rule in that area of the chakra, the throat, the mouth. I feel that on a big level, and it could be because there's something that's going to come out with this frozen whisper here that says, you better heed the fucking call. Well, you and your spirit do your thing. That's interesting. Okay, so this restless spirit's here. Is it bringing you a message? Because with the psychic abilities, it's like your gut instinct. For some of you, you can feel when you're by darker deities because your stomach could hurt. You could get like some sort of stabbing sensation, or when you're by somebody that's lower vibrational, you could feel it in your abdomen. What is that? Abominable. It's where I think it's where you're like, you can't do anything to, like they're indestructible kind of, abominable. I channeled this word a long time ago. So what is this heating? Because I want to pull an oracle card to get the energy behind there, because with this sage being here, trust your own gut and what it's revealing. Your gut. So your gut could be picking up on these sensations. Some of you, I don't know if you're into demonologist, if you have the ability to cast, you could be very aware. Some of you, there's somebody in here that watches, and you work with some sort of church. You're in some sort of like a prayer warrior or prayer group in some ways. You differ from spirituality, but yet in some ways you're tied to them both, or you're just open in that way. You're powerful in the spirit. Abdominal will. It's, what the fuck is that word? It has to do with the willpower, like abdominal. Dick, can you help me out here? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I'm open to the universe too. It's your will. It's a big will. It's like, not like my abdominal bit. I'm done with it. Used to be on an oracle card I would read. Strength comes out here. Okay, so the fire, the strength. This is the energy around this ancient tale. Refrain from critical thoughts. You could burn your house down. I've been picking up on a house fire, somebody who had a house fire, or some sort of pyro. Somebody uses fire as it's their fire bender. You could bend fire. We did talk about a weaver. So there could be somebody who bends fire and somebody who weaves light. The nocturnal sage. It's full moon. And in this card there's also a full moon behind him, but it looks a little fucking bloody. Oh bloody hell, it's a fucking bloody moon. It's this nocturnal sage. This eternal hunger came out with this too. Balancing desires with consequences. Seductive power. Unfulfilled wish. Using your many charms. Frozen whispers. Heed their wisdom. I feel like there's some sort of threat here. I think somebody does not appreciate the fact that you're growing or expanding on some level. Okay, thank you, trigger warning. Abominable. Okay. It means moral revolution. So morals. Using your many charms. I don't think somebody appreciates the fact, the way that you go about doing something, because you have a unique way of doing it. There is something, an air of mystery that's around this watching. Because with this sage, there's a lot of eyes or eyes glow that is out here. Nocturnal. Nocturnal means you stay awake at night. So is there somebody, maybe you're not sleeping with the restless spirit here. Maybe there is a spirit that's trying to reveal a message to you. For some of you, I think it is like a frozen piece of, this frozen keeps coming out, this frozen piece of you in time. It's like I'm hearing the Tesseract. And the Tesseract cube was used, Loki got locked up in spiritual prison for it by the time wardens, right? The timekeepers, so he didn't fuck up a timeline. So if you have something within you, or knowledge of how to get to it, or bring it about, this person, place, or thing. I'm going to go with an energy. Frozen. It's like something was preserved a long, 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 long time ago. We're ancient. We're talking billions of years ago. And it's coming here to this planet. I heard it's here. It's here. But it's frozen in whispers. It's frozen. So we're talking about, I heard a speech impediment, but we're talking about speech. We're talking about language. whispers, echoes of the past, with the restless spirit here that's trying to give some sort of information or message about this remnant energy. For some of you, this energy is protecting you. It's like it might know what you are, or what you... I feel like it wards off other darker energies or lower vibrational energies from you. In some way, it's like a powerhouse energy. It takes precedence over, or you know this energy from a past life or different realm or dimension. It's working with you. Don't let that bring fear in, like, oh, it's dark. It's just one that lingers in the shadows. It doesn't mean it's not benevolent. It just feels like this energy, feels very masculine. This energy just hasn't moved out of this realm. Or better yet, I'm being corrected, has access to many realms. But there's something going on in this one at this specific time. And this energy was sent from a different realm here. In a way, it's some sort of watcher. So it's like, because this spirit is restless, perhaps you find yourself restless, 44 as I say that. Perhaps you're not sleeping good at night. Or you're just restless in energy. Maybe you energy, and it's like if you're not being able to sleep, you're getting woken up so that you're out of the spirit world for a specific reason. It's like this spirit knows shit comes for you, and there's like a militia of, oh, it's an old movie, I just watched it, and they make all these fucking crazy cars. It kind of reminds me of like Labyrinth type. Oh, I don't even know. It's like a whole different world. Fuck, I can't remember it. It's like this militia and spirit comes for you, and what you hold. Reframe critical thoughts. It's like so they can't tap into your psyche, with the psyche being out here revealing psychic gifts. Trust your gut intuition. If you're not being able to sleep and you want to get back, it's like you're out of that realm for a reason. Harnessing, because it's harnessing some sort of energy. I don't even know. This is very interesting. It's like being in between worlds. Okay. There's revitalizing energy here. Restless. Seen an orb. Okay, tell me more. What other energy is surrounding this restless spirit? What energy is it helping with? Resilience. This energy is helping with resilience. Heed their wisdom and address what haunts you. Build emotional strength and resilience, bouncing back from challenges with ease. So this spirit, although it lingers in the shadow, this spirit is benevolent to you. To you, this spirit helps you with strength. And when I say spirit, I'm talking about, because it does have a cloak on, so I really can't tell if there's a body under it or if it's energy. And that's the way it's being represented. It is it's an actual being. It's an actual being. So this being also dwells in this ancient energy, these ancient tales. I want to say something you said, like, brought this energy to you in this realm. Is like they're showing me rubbing on the genies, I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Come on in, let me out. You rub the genie just right? So something you say. Find what you say, for it becomes what you will be. Ancient tales. Tales of the crypt I'm hearing right now. R.L. Stein's. So this energy is warding off other energies by appearing. Well, to say it has a lot of power. Or just its power, the matrix, this energy in this matrix doesn't work, you know what I mean? This energy is just far advanced. It's ancient. Okay? It's bringing you strength and somehow watching you through the night. It's feeding your internal hunger of like wisdom and knowledge. You could be somebody that really had to balance your desires, whether this be it sexual or addiction, gambling, manipulation in some ways. It's like this spirit could have brought you through your dark night of the soul. You know what I mean? In some way. And this, I don't know why this energy comes to work with you, because it brings abundance. I need to know more about, I just need to know about the ancient tales. Tell me this. Mind what you say, for it becomes who you will be. So are you speaking your future into existence in this realm? It's like this. It's very interesting. What you're doing here is affecting it's like planetarial. Ancient tales. Tales as old as time. Beauty and bodies. I've got nothing. Okay, I've got fucking nothing. I heard admiration. Ancient tales for 200, please. Bob Barker. You know what I was watching the other day? I don't know if you guys ever watched this, but Whose Line Is It Anyways with Drew Carey. He's the new Bob Barker now, but I just thought that was funny. I don't know, maybe that Bob Barker's coming up. The Price is Right. Okay. So the ancient tells, mind what you say, for it becomes who you will be. And then we have a must-have, hunger for pleasure, uncontrollable desire. Ravenous. There's a ravenous energy that comes out for the ancient tales. Mind what you say, for it becomes who you will be. Hunger for pleasure. It's a hunger for pleasure. Tell me more. Insatiable desires. I heard that. Insatiable desires. Wow. There's a deadline here with reminiscing. See, there's a hunger to get something moving, or to have the strength to bring it in or bring it back. Somebody here is doing something, and then no matter what, it's like they're not going to quit. They're not going to quit. Somebody's working day and night. Day and night. With a deadline out here, there's time running out around these ancient tales. So I wanted to say, is this something, this heeding of the, refrain from critical thoughts? It feels like, remember when I said there was like a group or a militia of spirits, or just like a lot of talking around you. There's a lot of you being brought up. There's a lot of your name in people's mouths. You could be I heard the talk of the town, but there could be a lot of consideration or a lot of combing back over what has transpired. There's deadline. Somebody feels there is a deadline to this situation. Grounding. Anchor yourself in the present moment, connecting deeply with Earth's energy. Strength out here. See, this makes me feel like some sort of witchcraft. With the grounding and the candles out here and the raven, I'm going to have to really say, somebody here doesn't like what you say. They don't like how you do it. They don't like the energy or the abundance of energy that you have, your willpower. I mean, you have a will and a drive here. There's a sense of a huge energy of resilience that you carry, or that's in this energy. The deadline, time's running out. Somebody is on the edge. Intervention and can't wait any longer. Can't wait any longer. Looking at photos, good times, thinking about you and dwelling. There's reminiscing here. Told you there's some sort of sense of admire. So the energy around this, somebody's definitely looking into you. Somebody's definitely trying to beat the clock. Tick tock, tick tock. Somebody's trying to beat the clock. Mind what you say, for it becomes who you are. Somebody's got a spell book, because look at this. They might be looking at photos, but with the candle here and this raven, there's definitely some sort of spiritual work that's going on here. Somebody is reminiscing. They showed me hair. Somebody's got like a ball of hair. Somebody does something at the same time every day. It feels like they do it a few times a day, 3 times a day. This has got somebody on edge. I think somebody's not seeing the results that they would like to see. Somebody could be feeling like everything that they're doing is coming back to them in some way. Yeah, the test is here. This is a test of fate. Mind what you say. Ancient tales here. Your strength and weaknesses are being tested. Exactly. Listen to the advice and the intuition you once ignored. Heed their wisdom. This frozen whisper. There's a test here. Nocturnal sage seeking the wisdom and stillness. So the test. What does this test have to do? What is this test about? It's like you're being tested for an energy or I heard it's a proposition. Somebody doesn't want you to have this. Somebody could work with a pendulum. Somebody with a pendulum. Somebody scries into you, looks into you a lot, your energy, how far you've made, the next advancements you have on your path. Trying to figure out, well, somebody's very interested in you. And to the point where like they feel like they have a time hack on this. But the universe is using this in some way for your advancement through the cause. It's like some sort of cosmic testing that goes on. You got some sort of, I heard Warlock. So that would be a male witch, right? I don't know, I'm just a starseed, so I don't abracadabra it. I just do it in different ways. Through a clean spirit dwelling. Somebody sends spirits, monitoring spirits. Ravens or birds. You know, it's funny, as I was outside today and I was just praying. The sun was getting ready to go down. I was getting ready to make some fried chicken and mashed potatoes, and walked outside, and very quietly, over like maybe 40 birds came to all the trees around my house, and the way that they came in was just quiet. They were like little black spirits, looked like tiny little ravens, so quiet. And then they got there, and I started saying, hey, just speaking with them, you know, and just listening, and all the males started to sing. Males are the only ones that sing. And there was so many males. So my milkshake brought all the birds to the yard today. But I felt inclined to continue to speak to them in my light language. So then I asked Spirit, and I said, well, that was interesting. I've talked to birds before, but not like that. And I said, why that message? And they said, because they're birds, they're messengers. Birds are messengers. So they carry that, and they're talking about carrying it energetically in some way. I was like, it's very interesting. Some very interesting anomalies have happened, but it's like whatever this is that this test is, the universe is using this witchcraft, this warlock deadline. Somebody could do lines. Like snort lines, cocaine, dope. That could be also why this nocturnal, this staying awake is out here. Because with the clock here, it's like somebody's doing something all the time. You probably already have the wisdom on this. It's like somebody's intentions. Tell me about the looking at photos. And at the bottom of the deck, there's pregnancy, entrapment, conceiving, or mother figure. So you could be this mother figure, or you're looking at this mother figure, reminiscing. Feeling like you're running out of some sort of deadline. But it talks about, what are you so interested in this person for? What's this warlock's intention? What's the warlock's intention? So it feels like you have ancient wisdom and knowledge. You have packed some sort of energy, your resilience. It hasn't been seen, not in this realm. So they know you're not from here. Or that you're getting help from somewhere else. Some unlikely source. So now this really has them wondering, like, who the fuck are you working with? You know? Excuse my language. I just felt the need to say it like that. Who are you working with? Because I know that this person does not have that much skill and ability. You know what I mean? At this point, I know their level of awakenedness, you know? So how are they doing this? Now, I think this person, this warlock, and I'm going to further investigate. Well, let's just do that first. Recognizes the resilience and the resilient energy that you have within your being. They're aware. I just haven't... I've got a restless spirit over here, and then I have somebody doing magic. It's not even magic. It's like... Well, it is. It's rituals. So we've got candles, books, photographs, hair, sending dwelling spirits. My left ear is ringing, which is also my sign for lower vibrational energy. Somebody who has uncontrollable desires. Somebody must have something, and they feel that there is a deadline to have something with you, or trying to ground you, or come and let's just look. Let's just keep going. What is the warlock's intentions, you know? What's the warlock's intentions? I want to know, do you know this person? Around winter. Okay. Mind what you say, for it becomes who you will be. Around winter in this owl, this nocturnal sage. Tell me more. What is the intention in the warlock? The warlock's taking a risk. The intention is to take a risk. The intention here is to do something just like I seen. Yeah, visiting you, spirit world, receiving downloads and confirmations are here as we speak about this right now. Somebody's fired up. There's a furious with rage, building up emotions, overwhelming thoughts, and somebody's very angry. Partner to partner, unsafe decisions, and not thinking. So this could be an ex of yours who's doing this. Ravenous spirit. A ravenous spirit. My whole crown chakra is just like totally, I can't even like keep my eyes open right now. Downloads. The risk. Take it. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. You know you got it. If it makes you feel good, so good. Didn't I make you feel like you were the only man? Oh, did I make you feel? Family. Building foundation, feeling safe, and starting again. The risk. What in the fuck is going on here? They're risking your family. This warlock's intention is risk and family. I do see appreciation at the bottom, letting you know, enjoying you, good vibes, and expressing love. This warlock, around winter, risk, family. Tell me more. Deadline. So was the deadline only through the winter? Maybe somebody has to get something done in the winter. It's like I heard Groundhog's Day. So maybe there's something about before Groundhog's Day. Before spring. The equinox. What is the intentions from this warlock? Okay, thank you, Spirit. They're unsatisfied. Okay. Their intention is that they are unsatisfied, so they are taking a risk, having to do with some sort of family situation. Bare minimum, losing interest. How does this warlock know you? How does this warlock know the collective? A moment. Think of that special moment that brought you and your partner a lot of joy. So this has to be somebody's fucking ex here. For some of you, this has to be somebody's ex. With this risk out here in family, absolutely. Somebody's thinking about the past here. Mind what you say, for it becomes who you will be. Six of Wands, yeah. This is somebody you left. This is somebody that you left in the dust. Okay? They want you to mind what you say. They want you to mind what you say. They don't like the way that you're doing something, because now I'm getting that fired up energy. They're reminiscing back when you were just a wee little one and you didn't have, it's like all these things have grown. You've become very wise. So what's the point? Because we talked about something, some ancient wisdom and knowledge coming back, and about this restless spirit that's trying to help you with this warlock situation, or bring a message that defrost. I keep wanting to say defrost. So maybe somebody's defrosting their freezer. There's something with a, and I was talking about earlier, a freezer too, because I wanted to put more meat in the outside, because our inside freezer, we used to have one, deep freezer. So that's what I'm saying. There's something about defrosting the deep freezer. So there's something in the liner of somebody's freezer. It's like something's fucking hidden in there. Or like through the back of it, like somebody's hiding stuff like under their fridge, or like in, that is fucking weird. I see a knife. So, and it's wrapped up. And it's got like some sort of, what's that cord we use? That we wear as bracelets. What the fuck is that cord called? And you can hang from it. It's fucking really strong. Oh, why can't I remember it? It's wrapped in that. So it looks like some sort of military blade. It's got the serrated edge on the top of it, that jag back on the top of the spine of the blade. It's some sort of like butcher fucking knife or some sort. It's like got a fucking gutter on there. To gut. Get them fish. Very interesting. Thank you, Chad. What's up, Chad Moses? Paracord, absolutely. What's up, Bradley? There's just fucking something sneaky here, because look at this face. I told you there's something watching. And it's somebody like continuously shoots these little arrows of fucking mocha choca bullshit your way. You know what I mean? It's like, is this distraction? Because it's some sort of risk. So tell me more, because the energy is like, it's lingering. But I think it's because my vibration's higher than what I'm reading right now. It's hard for me to kind of dip down into that, because it just feels like an annoying part. For some of you, it's annoying ex that don't want to let go. They know that you have something that you're going to be very good at, or very beneficial at, or you have a win coming, or that you're very talented. They know that now that you are gone, they're still trying to find a way, whether this is to affect your family, create some sort of unsatisfied feeling, and this could have came around winter time. They're trying to create some sort of risk that you take, or possibly set you up with some sort of deadline, some sort of paperwork, or something that you wouldn't see. And I want to say that the divine knows about this, because the divine is using your strengths to test this person as well. Rainbow flame, rainbow fire. And you know what? I love that energy. Look at that. The test is, they see, and they want to know, what are you? Look at it. It looks like a ship out of this tree, right? Are you coming to the tree? I can't remember the words of that. Hunger Games. The Hunger Games. See? Katniss Everdeen. It's what this feels like. It's like every fucking, you have the balls to do it, but it's on a spiritual level. Somebody knows you're good at something. They're trying to create some sort of deadline. They are reminiscing like what changed within you, because perhaps they're trying to trigger you. Like they're running out of, with all these candles and the strength here, they're running out of, well, one, candles, but two, somebody keeps something burning on their altar at all times for over you or your situation, or somebody has, I'm hearing the red string of fate. So somebody could have tried to tie you to something, or somebody, whatever this is, it feels like this warlock perhaps either working with your ex or is your ex in some way. They're just unsatisfied. They're trying to keep you from finding out this ancient wisdom about yourself, but the divine's allowing this to go through. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. Divine's allowing this. You've got some trickster guides here that are on top of this. 50, 44 as I say that. Just kidding. 49, 44. Did I hear a niner in there? Is that somebody a police officer, or somebody, hello officer. Somebody's on the walkie-talkie. Radioing. So it feels like somebody, so is your ex a police officer, or does this deadline have to do with some sort of court date, police situation, or involvement? Somebody's reminiscing. Somebody's looking at how to get you caught up in time, okay? Somebody's looking how to get you caught up in time because you're revealing something through your resilience that's got some other truckers not feeling so confident or like they have so much strength. Unresolved issues keep you from finding your peace. Address what haunts you. And it's like, I think you're running out of shit that haunts you. And they're running out of time. They're running out of time. Because somebody's sitting here working very hard. They're looking. I think somebody goes to a reader here and tries to divinations by, like, they've divinated the shit out of this timeline for you. And it's like, even the universe, you know, this person's not getting correct information. They're not getting correct information. That could be very unsatisfying for them right now. So now they're trying to fuck with your children, your kids, or cause some sort of risk for you in that way. Somebody here is working with the earth's energy, so that reminds me of, it's definitely when we talked about Warlock. So somebody is using herbs, tinctures, somebody's using something to keep you tied. I keep hearing the red string of fate. So there's something about the color of the string. Somebody here is very versed in their rituals. New Orleans. Take a lot of water to wash away New Orleans. The devil's daughter, she's hot, she's cold, she's mean. The devil's daughter. Takes a lot of water to wash away New Orleans. That's emotions. Water's emotions. Take a lot of water. So New Orleans is one of the oldest witch towns fucking left in the United States, where people practice like out in the open. So it feels like if somebody might be calling on somebody from in that time for me to bring up New Orleans. I also had a vampire-y feel as well, with the originals being filmed there, and I was talking about the mouth and teeth. I was also talking, well, I got a vampire sitting right here in front of me, so funny you should say that. It's like, maybe that's what this is so crazy. And I want to say vampires, not what we think of vampires. It's, this energy's here, though. I think this vampire, whatever this is like what's helping you. We're going to keep going. So the Seven of Swords are out here. Somebody does not like what you're doing. You could have somebody restless. Some of you are dealing with simply somebody who is an addict or stays up at night. They divulge or they work nights and stay up. But somebody is up all hours of the night doing something. They must have something. They must have something. They've got to have you. Feels like it's you. All right. Tell me more. Tell me about the unsatisfied Six of Swords. Yep, they want you. They want your gift. They want what you can create, and you can create much of it. They want to harness and hone this off of you in some way, which is your divine love, your gift. That's your resilience. This is your gift, is your resilience here. It is the love. That somebody looks at you like Pearl. You know, you could hear that name Pearl. That could be somebody's name. So from a grain of sand to a pearl, the resilience that's here. Some of you, this being, or we're calling it a restless spirit here, but that goes through dimensions, or not dimensions, but through realms, portals in a way, timelines. This advanced, ancient. You know this person knows you. This energy knows you. You guys have had entanglements in a past life. With the Ace of Cups being out here, the resilience is I think that this person who you might not have any idea is helping you in the spiritual realm. There's some sort of recognition of divine, unconditional love towards your spirit from theirs in some way. They're helping you with this resilience. This person wants to stay anonymous and stay cloaked. It's like there's something about the perfect time for these frozen whispers, but I was going to say for these lies to defrost or to come about. Tell me more about this Warlock, please. What's the deadline? Ten of Swords. Deadline is the Ten of Swords. So they've got to do something, right? They gotta send it home. The deadline is the heartbreak. Somebody here, I'm like, she's not gonna do it. Somebody knows how much you've evolved. Somebody's very aware. Look at this motherfucker looking at you, and you moving away, and it's like, don't worry, that's not going to be the end of it. I'll drag out a court case. I'll drag out you getting your belongings back, or I'll get you fired from your job. I'll take my car back. Whatever, my RV you're living in. It's like somebody's like, don't worry, I still have other ties to you in some way. You're going to let me see my kid. We're going to go to court, whatever way this is, and you didn't even look. The divine pulled you out there in your emotions and said, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Yeah, somebody. So the divine's using this to test this person. This Ten of Swords, it's like anything that shots fired, anything that was sent your way, because look who's here, holding the motherfuckers on his back. And now they're all the way in over here. Notice too, the skin colors are different between the energies of this person, and it feels like there's a difference here in what we serve energetically. I want to say it feels like somebody's working with the light, and somebody serves some sort of different principality is what comes through. So their energy is this, the deadline's the Ten of Swords. See, a while ago, at 6 months, 6 years, 6 days, I don't know, it could have been 6 days ago, 6 hours ago, somebody was pretty sure that they still had you on the leash. You know, somebody was dead certain that they still had you hooked or tied to something. But there's this feeling of unsatisfied that comes through, and they're like, I have to find a way to reminisce, to find something that triggers you to bring you back or to stop you or stall you from moving forward on whatever this is. If this person is this fucking dark lord, and I want to call him a dark lord. I don't know why. I've never, and I don't like the name lord, but it feels like that is what it is. It's a warlock. It's dark lord. Like literally, I think this person's like, no, call me dark lord. I'm like, okay, bro. Cool cloak. I like your magic stick you got there. How many fucking candles does a guy need? This is definitely a masculine energy that's doing this magic. I wouldn't even call it magic. It's more like anything they can to stop, stall, block. Stop, stall, block, create pain or heartache, or send some sort of attachments. To me, these attachments is like anything they can pull from the past. Each arrow represents a wounding. Maybe if you lost your mom or your kids, or you know you've had issues in other areas. It's like they're trying to look up what is. You know, we know her strengths, his strengths, but we're trying to find your weaknesses. And there's a time hack around this. And as I say that, the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Time keeps on slipping, slipping into the future. Okay, so we know the Dark Lord's here. Now, let's look at the collective's energy. What is the collective's energy that they are in right now with this ancient tales and frozen whispers? What energy? Some sort of emotions, like somebody's trying to project some sort of emotion, or perhaps you are in your emotions. What's the collective's energy at this time? What's the collective's intention on this path? Mind what you say, for it becomes who you will be. Listen to the advice of the intuition you once ignored. So your energy on this path is a 5 of Wands. Arduous path. So you could have met many roadblocks. And I think for you, when we're talking about roadblocks, it feels like this is in the mind. This is in the mental. So you could be getting your mental health back in order, your thoughts in order, overcoming situations of the past. The telltales, your triggers, you're working on that. You're working on putting out the fires in those areas. So now it feels like the only energy that's left that's being fed, right, to your system is through your intuition. So it feels like it wants to come in. All of these energies are trying to come in for that energy to get that last piece, because it feels like you have lifted your vibration to a state of awareness. So you're very aware of where your energy goes. So let's keep going. I want to pull more on that. And then there's some sort of like emotional loss that lingers, because this again is at the bottom of the deck. So there's somebody here that's feeling blocked or has emotional stagnation. And I think that's what this Dark Lord's looking for. So perhaps, let's see. What's your energy in this situation? What is your energy? Balancing desires with consequences. Okay, so exactly. So you've got the Five of Cups in reverse. So there's no more, you're no longer looking at the past as a loss. You are moving forward. That emotional loss, it feels like it's buried, it's gone. You've come to terms with it. You have forgiven whatever this was that you moved away from. You no longer look at it as, and I think this person was banking on you being, feeling left out. Well, what the fuck happened back there? How do I bring this back? The Divine's got a big, nice, I think somebody needed to put something to rest. And it looks like she was on her last, you know what I mean? Just feeling the emotions of the last one. So this tells me for last 5 weeks, 5 months, perhaps 5 years, you've been on quite the journey of self-healing. You in this situation of uncovering this ancient wisdom, right? Releasing these frozen whispers of the past. I can't wait to get over here and figure out who this dream walker or who this is in this realm over here that's helping to protect you from this Dark Lord, because this Dark Lord knows that you're being helped in some other way. But this Dark Lord has respect for this energy. We'll just say it fears it in a way. It knows its fucking role. So it knows if you're light, how is this other? It's benevolent, but it feels like it's an ascended master in a way to where it can switch to the shadow aspect or the light aspect, whatever it be, right? This person that goes in and out of realms and portals and dimensions. So this is like a roamer, somebody who roams within realms. And I'm talking the spirit world as well. I'm not sure, but that's because it's ancient. This person has some sort of divine love for you. This is divinely given for you. This is their resilience. In a way, you are tied to this other energy. For some of you, we could uncover that this is you. In the beginning of this read, we had a small being stand in front of a monolith. And from a side perspective with all of this, and it looked very shadowy, it looked smoky and, just very creepy. You know what I mean? But you're standing at this huge fucking monolith, and some of you realize this monolith was you. This is you. It's here. How is it here? This energy brings this here. There's a recognition here of who you are and your resilience. And I want to say, it would be very far-fetched of me to say that this energy has been doing all the protecting work. I want to say you're very, very brave and very, very resilient on your own. I heard he's an asshole. So it feels like somebody's guy's like, yeah, it's been a fucking trip. It's been a while. So your energy is coming out of this stagnation, and it's you put something to rest. You buried it. See, with the 55 here, that is confirmation of it. There's a double change here. And then when I say double change, it also feels like somebody's on some sort of a double mission, if you will. A double mission. See, you might only walk this realm right now in this earth, but it feels like for some of you, you will be walking through portals, stargates to other realms. You will be helping. I heard secret service. There's a divine... I can't even get past this. Like, there's so much love for you and what you've done and the moves you've made on this earth and your ability. We're talking about some heavy magic. If we're talking New Orleans, dark witchcraft, we're talking about somebody who's, you're on your path, you're trying to heal, and you've got, whether it's just an ex, like I said, somebody that knows you, or somebody that whoever you walked away from has sent, or this could just be the cruelty of their own mouth wishing bad on you, wishing you. Somebody here has a lot with strength here that also represents, to me right here is ringing somebody. It could be a Leo energy. It could be about pride. Okay, and somebody's reminiscing on the fact that you've walked away, you've released something Whatever you went through with this person or in this situation, because I did see the family was out here and unsatisfied. You recognize that you were unsatisfied. Perhaps this person was never going to grow with you spiritually. There's very little talk about faith, or it feels like this person could be very much power hungry. So whether that comes in the material aspects of this person's life, or just the way they speak to people, or the jobs, or they like to be in some sort of domineering position. So you have the Five of Cups in reverse now. So you're seeing how God is using you through this. And if you haven't, you will. Because this Dark Lord, it feels like they're going to do some time. And as I say that, I look down at deadline. And I think that this person knows that their time is up. Somebody has a spirit guide, and her name is Pearl. So this could just be a confirmation. If you have channeled that name, or you have asked, Pearl is her name, the feminine's name, feminine energy. You could be a Pisces. Could be a Pisces. And then you have the universe over here, the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. It's like you're listening, you're heeding the call. You're allowing these obstacles and challenges to come your way. You could have gotten very good with your own affirmations or your own ways of protection with mind what you say, for it becomes who you will be. It feels like somebody here has done some protection magic of their own, has put up strong barriers. The universe says, in any way that we can help you seed these energies here, they're doing it through you. You could have long past said, hey, divine, take me where you see fit for me, no matter what cost, after falling on some really hard times, being left out, maybe losing your job, your home, your kids, your family. You could have said, you know what, if this is the way it's going to be, take me on. Take me home, country road, to the place I belong, West Virginia, mountain home, take me home. Okay, so you're working with the universe. You recognize you're working with the universe. The universe has given you many confirmations that they are working with you. You know this. You're aware. You're aware of the blockages that still remain with the Five of Wands here. You're noticing that you're cleaning out. I'm cleaning out my closet. You could recognize that the divine is helping you to break off these other things. It feels like on the outside your energy might to this warlock or to these, because I told you there was the big three in that interrogation type room that looked like some of you are being heavily surveillanced through some sort of, I heard foundation. Now I'm hearing farmer's market. So by some sort of insane asylum, there's somebody that's in there that runs it, some correctional officer also. I'm looking at strength, that's Leo. That also stands for, Leo stands for law enforcement officer. There's a deadline here. Okay, let's keep going. So, the intention of this warlord was to cover up your psychic abilities, okay? To kind of stall your psychic abilities, keep you awake or get you in your dream state because they're nocturnal, right? And the other spirit that's working with you in a benevolent way with the universe that appears this Dark Lord as some sort of principality that they know they can't go against, or that they realize that energy, and I don't think they're trying to come up at that. Them trying to cover up your psychic abilities, this could have happened around winter. Them trying to create, or this Dark Lord trying to create some sort of risk. See, and I'm seeing it's like this Dark Lord does shit on his own, but he also has other females that come in and do other shit. Like some get the herbs, some put them together. Like each one does their own thing. Like there's up to 5 of them. Body for the elements. They wrote something on a paper, because this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the pentagon, not the pentagon, the pentacle on the floor. It's like on in chalk on a floor. Um, I'm seeing that star, and tied to it, each witch in this coven, and the head at the head of it, the master, or I don't even know why I'm calling him a master now. This person could be some sort of master alchemist in some way. Um, each witch had written something on an old piece of paper, and they spoke into it, and I could see each one had their own tone and their own way of putting their it's part of their ritual or their curse. So whoever this is, whether this is you or what the pentagram, what is it? Getting so itchy. What do you call the witch's star? Fucking don't even know. Pentagram. Yeah, and they got it on there, but it's not upside. It doesn't look like a pentagram. It looks like a regular 5-point star that they're using. But they're using, I mean, there's a few, with 5 here, I'm telling you, it feels like there's 5 that do this. 4 feminines and 1 masculine. They stand on the floor where this is drawn out at, in these circles, because I see a circle, 4, and then the 5. They all stand on there, and they have their papers, and they speak it out, and then they're putting it into like blood or some sort of dark like liquid. I don't know. See, and there's like hair, and there's needles, there's other things around there. There's a corn cob that looks like, that's fucking weird. A corn cob for somebody's body. It looks like a scarecrow. They made a corn cob into a scarecrow, or like somebody's body to poke it. That's interesting. Okay. So moving forward, you recognize that the divine is working with you. What's your role in this? This is simply just like you healing, but there's a bigger role that you play in this. Can you help me with what this role looks like? And it went on to this. So you've got energy harmonization. Align your chakras for harmonizing energy. Achieve vibrational balance. Chakra alignment, energy flow. You're some sort of a Reiki master, or you're some sort of an energy worker. You might not even know this yet. Seriously. Seriously. You might not even know what this yet, this gift that you have to work energy and work with the universe. Because this Dark Lord, I have a feeling whoever this group or coven, or, and I really hate talking about covens because this intention of whoever this is, I don't know how they're tied to you. They want what you have. Whether they too do Reiki or some sort of energy healing, they want your power or to stifle you from doing it. In some ways, you outdo them. They know this. You're more powerful. You take them off the grid, whatever that means. Wow. Some sort of cosmic egg. Some sort of cosmic egg that opens up within you. Yeah, self-transformation. So I heard, and it is done. Let it be done. I've got self-transformation here. So your role, knowing that you're working with the divine, evolution, passion, personal growth, and the reinvention. Embrace your self-transformation as a journey of evolution and growth. So you passed something here. You formed it, you found it. I want to say you found this in a different realm. There was something that was given to you. And I think it's this. Not only is it a love, but it is like a crystal or a pearl or something that's given to you from your resilience, from this person. I feel like for some of you, this person knows you on some level, and they're aware of who you are, what powers you yield, your abilities. Like you're a master. This person in my head right now is like There's none like you in the energy that you, in this work that you do. There's none like you. You are the master of this. You are the master. I'm hearing the name Noah. But I also, Noah's Ark. You know, if you build a boat, you've got peaceful heart. Feel true serenity and harmony through the peaceful heart. So it's like, this is how crazy this is. This is how crazy this is. You have some sort of ex, okay? You break up with. I don't know if you move somewhere and you live somewhere, okay? You meet some new people, you start dating somebody. It's like this town could have felt eerie either anyway, but when you move there, you could have been in a place of brokenness, a place of trying to find some sort of revival within yourself, leave the past behind. Little did you know you've walked into this town or place. I'm hearing kinship, some sort of place where you meet others, okay? And these people recognize, because little did you know you probably weren't even awakened, okay? Or to the level which you are now. They know your abilities and your gifts, your aura could have been huge. They could have recognized how much energy and the color or the patterning within that. The second they did that, I feel like this person started doing some sort of investigation on you. Who are you? Where do you come from? And how the fuck are you in this realm? I heard that. How the fuck are you in this realm? So, your energy is back here again, which also has somebody worried, because this could be your divine counterpart, that this energy is back as well. This energy is back as well. I'm back in the saddle again. They know where you come, and when you become awakened, that this other being or piece of you also awakens. There's some sort of fearful nature here for somebody. Because this wisdom, I'm telling you, look at, you've got two, the cosmic eggs. You've become empowered. They're aware of this. They're very aware of this. It's like if you love somebody, you got wisdom, harmony, and empowerment out here. I talked about these energies coming forward a long time ago. Two very rare energies that come back and collide. I think it had to do with when a star being falls in love with a human. Something crazy like that. And that's what this feels like, is some sort of secret that's been around you. These people have been working on stuff and realizing or recognizing who you are. I don't know what douchebag you were with or entangled with, but that could have been some hell of a test that kind of kept you stuck, especially if it was centered around some sort of addictions or some sort of bad behavior, like constantly making up or just stealing life force energy, and you recognizing that now. These people knew who you were. This douchebag you were dating was also a part of it, but I think in some ways, to the best ability that they could, fell in love, right? In some way, because your energy is intoxicating. You're magnetized others to you. You just have a powerful energy. And I think in some ways, this Dark Lord and this ex of yours started working together. I feel like this Dark Lord's even done shit to your ex, perhaps, just to kind of, because I heard you're fucking imbecile. So this person could not be spiritually awakened at all. This is about spirit. They want you. They want your spirit. This is not about your kids. This isn't about your home, your house, your job. They don't give a fuck about that. It's about stopping you on your path and your spiritual growth and what you're going to harness. You have some sort of very rare karmic, perhaps you do, karmic situation. It's like the karma that you go through. You hid the key to your success, or the key to this special ability or ancient wisdom within you, behind a shit ton of fucking pain within your being. So that would be dealing with karma, karmic ties. So I was going to hide this because it is a powerful energy that you wield or use with this energy master out here. You wanted to trust yourself and know if you hid it behind a specific person or soul from a past life, or however you would hide this ability within you this lifetime before you incarnated, saying yes. It's like when your kids get Social Security and you don't want them to have their money until, or if they're still going to college. You don't give them all their money that you've saved for them over the years. As soon as they graduate, they're going to go blow that shit on strippers and fucking shitty cocaine. Right? You hang on to it until in this until they're responsible, or they know, you know, like their baby pictures and stuff. We don't give our kids their shit back until we know that they've got a wife and a house and they, you know, are responsible to take care of their own stuff now. Somebody here knows that you have some sort of ancient wisdom or some sort of very out of this world energy about you. I think this does have to do with some sort of attraction to you because you're like some sort of siren. You're some sort of siren. It's like when you get in people's heads or they reminisce about you, you stay there. They don't know why. And for some reason, it's like even that, I don't want to say, like, for some of you, this spiritualist or this dark lord, like, maybe you shut this person down. You know, maybe you didn't want to be with them, or maybe you had some sort of short fling, but some way it turned to them. If you shared some sort of sexual energy with them too, and they could have recognized, especially if they're into, you know, energy and stuff, like like sucked your ass dry. Sucked your ass dry. You got the flow of life here. Go with the flow of life, feeling the natural rhythm and inner smoothness. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to repeat what I just heard in my head, but nonetheless, so yeah, I think some of you did have some sort of sexual intercourse or relations with this person, this dark lord. Some of you, this is just somebody that your douchebag ex called and was like, hey, can you fucking, she thinks she's hot shit, can you fucking set her on her ass? And you know what I mean? And then this person, upon doing that, ended up realizing who you were in spirit and who comes along with you. And that they've been warned if they continue to mess with you, that this spirit that walks through all realms would come back through. And it feels like that you're aware of this. I had to turn this heater down. It's freaking hotter and shit in here. Emotional healing. Oh, okay. I'm about ready to move on to this person's, this restless spirit that helps you or protects you or keeps you out of the spirit realm, right? Wakes you up at night so you're not there. Because it feels like there's other attacks. It's like you always get saved by the gnat's ass, and it feels like this energy has a lot to do with it. I feel like this energy also works with the universe in showing you numbers. It's like the divine, this is okayed by the divine 100%. This is divinely given. This spirit that helps you. And this has been what's helping your resistance and your resilience. Learning your spiritual protection. You've done a lot of your own protection and taken care of a lot of your own needs, but it feels like sometimes you were being very heavily attacked by a lot of them. I mean, look at the Ten of Swords here. This is the ultimate abandonment, betrayal. I mean, this, you could have been running for your life, trying not to die, you know, just trying to get away from very toxic, very scary people. Very scary. Like, these people you did not want to be fucking with. This energy is a very serious energy, talking about a deadline. Like, for somebody here, you really were threatened with your life. Stop practicing magic. Stop being who you are. Stop having your platform. Whatever it is that you do, stop. I want to fucking see you. I don't want to hear about your energy. Stop doing what you're doing. And the universe used this as a test to bring in this benevolent energy. I want to say somebody's kingdom spouse comes through. You could be very spiritual, but I think you're going to end up, I'm going to just say rekindle, but I'm hearing the notebook, the love story. You'll know when you meet this person in the physical, because this person could be, I don't even know. I don't even want to say that. I feel like this person that goes through these portals and realms, like, snatches your ass up and takes you with them. Like, you start going through these other, you know, doing this other work over time. I think this is a test to see if you'll go back to the emotional manipulation in some ways. I want to see what he's helping you with. Ooh, that's not bad. I like these sparkling probiotic drinks. They're really good. The root beer one is really good. I don't really drink soda, so this is the closest thing. Earlier I had, this one's really good too. I should have finished this one before I started this one. But this one is a probiotic. This is the lemon ginger. Oh my gosh, talk about feels so good on your tummy. Right now, after having my 5th kid, I'm really working on my cleaning out my gut health from the inside out. And this stuff is amazing. It really is amazing. We don't get enough of the probo and prebiotics that we need in our food. Period. We just don't. Okay. Yeah, so you're just going along living your day-to-day life. Okay? Not aware of really, you could have been a hurting person, got a lot of stuff, and you just ended up around the wrong people at the right time, is what this feels like. The society, this group, it's like, and you probably have a big mouth. You probably talked about some of your spiritual awakening or experiences with other people, and somebody had said something or got back to somebody, or you talked about a color that you seen in a dream, or is this something rare that somebody knew? The only way you would see that or you would know that is if you were on a specific level. That you were on a specific level in your psyche, in your mind, or in your abilities. And that, at that point, triggered this energy. It's a greedy energy. It's an energy that it's just like it comes to stifle. You have this golden energy all around you. You're like this cosmic egg. Even when you look at this picture, it's hard to really define. Or, the patterns are, and that's what it is. It's about some sort of patterning that you have. Tell me about this restless spirit. Tell me about this spirit that is helping. I channeled the other day. You might be having dreams of like some sort of masculine or some sort of feminine. Somebody that you recognize or you felt it. This could have been happening on over years. What's the energy of this restless spirit? Oh my gosh. Reflection. Is this you? And presence comes out. I heard yes. Reflection. For some of you, this is your higher self that's come through, and that people recognize that you, and in your way that you've moved through stuff about that, or who is this rare? What are they wanting to protect the like whatever this rare energy that you have or that you've talked about, or somebody knows, because it feels like you are being targeted for this in some way. Just don't understand why. This doesn't just feel like jealousy, somebody wanting to stop you because of your gifts. It feels like whatever you do, you have a role in saving humanity, or a piece or a portion of it, or bringing through new energy that you can help like heal the masses. Because with this energy healer, like I'm saying, you could be an amazing energy healer and do it like nationwide. Like you can sit in your room and send energy out throughout the nation and weave light and cast off demons. Like I'm telling you, somebody here has a very rare gift. It's not a very rare gift, but it's a very powerful one in the way you work with it. With the boat here, I'm seeing, Jesus says, I will make you fishers of men. Fishers of men means to bring those lost souls back home, that these attachments or this world is just, weighed down on. Some ways you just awaken others, and it's really, it's a powerful light that you have. You're a healer on a mass scale. Like you have an energy and a team that you work with that can reveal a lot of things about diseases. It's like, I don't know, it has to do with like, remember a while ago I channeled that message about somebody who had this molecular cell regeneration, or this ability to communicate to their being, their body, or that of others. Be healed. Like Jesus says, by your faith you've been healed. There's somebody here with an immense amount of faith. That's why these witches in this Dark Lord, they don't like you. They don't like your energy, because it's from a purest form. It's from this unconditional state of the Christ consciousness here. The ultimate cosmic love. I heard the cosmos love you so much. Like in this disguise here, if you knew what you were outside of this disguise, like you're just like a rare star, You're an important part of something that works together with the greater good. I mean, this is your reflection. Look at that. Your resilience here. You went from your resilience to your reflection. Pause for introspection and self-discovery. Gaining deeper insights into your true self. When this spirit comes through up here with this Ace of Cups. I open up and I see the sun. Here comes the sun. Okay, what are the intentions of this restless spirit? What are the intentions of this restless spirit? The Empress. It's protect you. It's to love you. It's something that you are. It honors you, or it's you. I'm going to look at this two ways. For those of you, this is like your future father, kids' father, okay? Or mother. I feel like somebody has one more child, you know? They go back and have one more child with this supernatural being. And I'm getting, like, spirit, I'm, like, arguing with spirit in my head right now. Like, what do you mean? Fucking supernatural being's gonna have a baby with a human. And it's like, they're human too, Casey. It's just, it's an energy. It's a state of awakeness. It's like you gotta go see fucking Avatar. Like, go to worlds like that. For some of you, like, this person in my mind's eye is, like, taking me through these realms. Holding my hand. So they're telling me that's the gesture of romance. It's some sort of connection. It's like somebody puts their hand on your head and says, let me give you enlightenment. Don't say anything. Don't talk. Just stand there and let me, this spirit. So the spirit's intention is the Empress and the Ace. That is a 1 and a 3. How does this restless spirit feel about you? I can't make it up. The Ace of Cups. That's the Ace of Cups out here twice. That is holy shit. These are 3 major arcanas that come out asking what this spirit's intentions are and how do they see you. And the Ace comes out with the Empress. Oh my gosh. Some of you already have a kid with this person. This is somebody, I mean, or could have, or they've just thinking about you. Somebody that has watched them, okay? They know who you are. You could be a mom. I had mother figure come out earlier, and you have the Empress here with her belly out. So you very well could be pregnant right now, or this person's intention is that. This person's only intention with you is to bring the Ace of Cups. Twice. They know who you are. It's like you could have magical children. You're some sort of like part of some sort of breeding program in the future. It's like you have other descendants all around. It's like you have some sort of contract where you, I don't even know. It's like maybe you get taken on ships. I don't know if that's the right word, but they take your eggs or something in some way. I don't know. It's like you've been doing it all along and you don't even know it. What is this restless spirit's energy towards this Dark Lord? My right ear just started ringing so loud. What is the intentions for the Dark Lord over here that's messing with you? That's trying to create this pain, heartbreak, and create some sort of deadline. Unresolved issues from the past keep haunting you. Address what haunts you. So I feel like this energy over here has brought back. Okay, so they're taking action now. There's some sort of action that's being taken from this protector and spirit that you've had, helping protect your ancient wisdom and knowledge in whatever way that is. Their intention over here is to send this back. It's to protect you. So anything that may have sent your way or been put on your destiny, because we know this is an energy weaver. You have some fucking hidden ability or very innate, excuse my language, to some sort of powerful energy worker, energy weaver, light weaver, however this is. this person knew it, and this person sends that back. He's like, you want to talk, you like portals? Here, let me open one of my own and send that shit right back. You got the Hangman in reverse, which means a moving forward energy. So it looks like this energy is now haunting this Dark Lord in some ways. I sent it back. It is the test. Tell me more about the energies towards the Dark Lord. This restless spirit's intention is to protect you in every way that means. The intention for this energy is to help you become creative, more inspiring, your ability, your passions to come back through. There really is something about passion here. You could be doing something different. You could be dressing different. You did something about you change or becomes altered here. I heard in the next 3 weeks. It's like this spirit watches you. Even if this person like aerial views, I've been picking up on this a lot, and it shows up here saying, yeah, I recognize you, collective. I've recognized you. I've been the one here helping you when these others were speaking this. I heard death over your life. Speaking death over your life. Trying to create some sort of deadline to take you out. Your willpower is so strong. This person admires that about you. They see your, with the Six of Cups out here, it's like they can't wait to just talk to you. They cannot wait to tell you the truth about this situation. Spiritually, I feel like you're already with this person in another realm, in another dimension. It's like some reason you're still sleeping a little bit. Like there's something that you still need to know, and it's like you haven't woken up to the complete to the capacity of which you can wake up, you know. And I think it's for a reason, because I think when you do, you are a powerhouse. This is going to bring a lot more of these types of people that come to pray and try to come and attack you. So I feel like right now it's like your personal strength and willpower and your self-love, this healing that you're going through, this is you're working on connecting with yourself now that you're not directly, or if you are still directly in this state of being attacked on the day-to-day, it looks like that this peace is coming in for you. And this piece is so that you can go within and understand that the moments of truth, these tests, have all come about through the universe. Listen to the advice and intuition you once ignored. Heed their wisdom. And these are people from your past that are coming through. This could be through the spirit realm, spirit world, saying, heed what we're trying to tell you here. When we tell you to move, when we tell you to get in your car and go, we need you to get in your car and go, you know? The Ace of Cups, huh? Twice. And that card was in the wrong deck. You are the love of somebody's life here. Somebody who's spiritual as well. See, the funny thing is normally you're always in control. You're the one that makes the move, or you single somebody out and like, yeah, I'm attracted to this person. It's like, since you've started having a spiritual awakening or have moved away from these toxic people, you've really come into a space of loving you. And because there's 2 cups, heavenly cups up here, this test tells me that 2 people are meeting on the same playing ground. That you are a true empress. You have divine love, divine protection. This person knows this. This Dark Lord, these people that do, there's some sort of watchers. I tell you, they fuck with time. They're trying to divert you from your path of wakening up at a specific time. It's before some sort of, I heard, the next winter equinox. There's something that you get done before that. There's a lot of them trying to stall and stop you in some way on your path. And I told you, this could be through the court system. This could be like sending chaos, traffic to make you late for an interview, or whatever it may be. I have never seen these lights that are out in the field. There's nothing over there. And they're everywhere. I don't know if you guys will be able to see them. Yeah, I do not know. Can you get out of here? Thank you. I got that star up there. You. Just kidding. Be with you in a minute. But these ones down low, there's nothing over there. So it's so weird. They're just hanging out. I do not know what that is. Up top, that's a star. But I do not know what those two back there are. That's just a highway. It's just a road. It's interesting. By the way, for those of you that don't know, I'm in my shed that I have drywall it finished up. Maybe that too. They want you to look at stuff. You could be drawn to the stars or to go somewhere in a specific place. It feels like this energy works with you in that way. It's like this energy tries to get you alone so it can spend time with you. I'm just telling you, some of you have somebody, or if this isn't, just to say this, let's just put this in this way. There's also somebody equally spiritual, somebody equally awakened that recognizes your divinity, the divinity and the divine love that you have within you. You could be a reflection of this person's very own soul. They could recognize that within you. Loneliness of Gaia. Yeah, don't lose hope. It's like you got separated and kind of put in with the wolves, and then it's like you were always protected throughout that in such a loving and caring way, and it's because it's the way that you move through it. It's because you are a loving, caring, compassionate person. You exude that from your being. And that could be part of what others want to stop and stifle within you. I am so itchy. And that's just, when I start itching like that, that's when I feel, other energies that are around in that way. Okay. I'm being guided to pull up some synchronicities of how you might know this spirit or this restlessness, what this might represent to you or where it comes from. Light codes and downloads activation comes through. There's people with lack of integrity and envy involved in this situation. Your spirit guides are saying that healing past wounds and trauma is what this has been around, and it feels like somebody wanted to throw more wounds and trauma your way so that you wouldn't be able to ascend to a level. It feels like somebody's ascending from they're moving into the next dimension. It feels like you have the activation and the light codes to do that, or you have received those activations, and this is now what has brought forward that healing on addressing what haunts you from the past, because we have healing past wounds and past trauma. It does feel like somebody tried to keep you stuck here with that by projecting or sending more of that energy your way. This could just be somebody that's a naysayer. I feel like whoever's done this energetic work on you, it's like somebody that would smile in your face. You know what I mean? Or they just, you don't talk to them every day, but it is somebody that would smile in your face. I don't know why you affect them or irritate them so bad. Why do you? Why do you irritate this energy? Or what is it? Look at the bigger picture. Depth is needed. Need to observe your level of self-love. Death in the family, friend, and loss. This person could have created some sort of chaos in your life. You could know them through a death or a mutual friend that you guys both equally lost. Need to observe. This person has no self-love. For it is your to go within, and you have all this wisdom and knowledge. That's what this boils down to, is that others want what you have. It comes through divine love, but they know that you talk to God, that you do talk to the universe, and that you do receive these answers. You could have answered or brought enlightenment through for them in other ways. You could be showing, these people you're like some sort of a remnant energy that doesn't exist anymore, you know what I mean? Or that these spiritualists haven't seen in a long time, or on back on this planet in this way. Some of these energies do remember you from a past life in different planets and different incarnations. They're aware. They know who you are. I heard it through the grapevine. Okay. Okay. So he has mediumship abilities and has the ability to and it doesn't matter when you're listening to this. This is for you. It doesn't have to be live. There is no separate space. What is this ancient modality or this ancient wisdom that you have? You do hold like key code activations. Clampton. Holy shit. You hold the keys to the plant. That's why they create some sort of healing plant. You're going to remember this. You're going to remember this from a past life. Or you're going to be given this through divine love. That's what you do. There's some sort of tincture and some sort of intention that you bring through this. Or it's like another way that the universe talks to people through this medicine. I want to say some sort of like a hallucinogenic, but in a good way. You're very good with astro traveling. Maybe you don't know this yet. This is a powerful gift that you have. Hi, Vish. DMT, yeah, but I feel like it's more authentic than that, right? Because it's something a little bit, it's ancient. So I'm asking about what are these ancient modalities or abilities that you have? And you've got the Ace of Cups out here. There's some sort of like elemental, powerful ability to work with elemental energies. And I did say when they were doing that ritual, I did see them all standing on an elemental type star over a body drawn um, on the floors, with chalk. So that tells me maybe they're trying to stifle you in the means of elementals or working with elementals in that way. 2 more lights just showed up out there. You could talk to plants or put some sort of intentions into these. Something, you bring humanity back through this. We are all truly one. You ask God, the universe, to guide you in this way, and it's like the universe is going to show you what plants. It's like you create some sort of rare plant, you bring it back. Like this spirit, wherever right now, feels very cloaked or hidden from you, or whether this is for some of you, a relationship that's here in some sort of energy. It's, don't allow the words or the illusions of others. There's a lot of trauma to work through. There's a lot of healing. And we're not just talking about like healing in this lifetime. We're about healing other fragmented pieces of yourself from other spaces, times, and dimensions. Clearing out the subconscious, working closely with your innate self in your body, your higher self. So there's somebody here that's going to be known worldwide, or through you're some sort of indigenous, like you have this wisdom and knowledge. It's a lost art, or it's a lost, like a recipe, or you remember it, you know it. You get these things and you could help with pregnant moms, like where your next step this is that keeps messing with your energy, trying to at you through the astral realm to try to continuously find you or stalk you in this way. This coiled, watch for pitfalls, shed your old skin for new possibilities, stealthy plan, opportunity strikes. Okay, so some of you are going to start learning how to astro travel. It feels like you do this on your own. You're very capable of doing it on your own. If you have not learned the ins and outs, ask your spirit guides for guidance, because they're just talking to God and the universe and receiving answers. You're being helped with that. Your guides are trying to bring forward and let you know that there's a crystal veil here. They're trying to bring things to the light. There's a play of shadows that's going on right now. There's grand plans and luxury and decay, allure of the unknown. So it's like, make sure you keep your eyes set on what's fruitful and what lasts, and not so much on the material plane. Somebody here wants something that you have, and they believe if they stifle you in the physical realm through ungrounding you through your finances, your home, your family, causing some sort of chaos, strife, or some sort of psychic attack that makes you believe you're not good enough, or calls back some sort of old behavior trait or system you've already released. It doesn't work. You know what I mean? They might think that it is, but it's not. All that energy, the divine has just been letting it pull up, pull up, pull up. You know, it's missed you. It's gone right over you. So now it turns around and gets sent back out. Watch for pitfalls. Shed your old skin for new possibilities. Stealthy planning, opportunity strikes. So there's an opportunity coming up here. There's an opportunity coming up, and the guides are telling me it has to do with these light codes and this benevolent being that you are working with behind the scenes, or them, you. Thank you guys for hitting the like and subscribe button. I appreciate it. We're just about done here. What does the soul want the collective to know at this time? Honor. Treat people you love with respect, and you will find your relationship become stronger. Bringing things to light. There's a need to bring things to light here. Feelings. Honoring your feelings and how far you've come. Feels like there's some sort of releasing or cord cutting that you do that is for your highest good. Take the time to explore deep emotions that you are experiencing. Some of you are going to be having a purge of emotions. With the Ace of Cups out here twice, it's like the divine is literally the Holy Spirit comes and just touches you, and feels like you get wrapped in a cocoon in love and are able to purge these things that have been stored in your emotional body, you know, your nervous system. What else does the soul wants to know? This lands on the test, and it's clarity. Take a moment to think about your situation to figure it out. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested, so it would behoove you to look at this as a series of cycles, and to receive your congratulations from the divine. I feel like this energy of who this is over here that's been trying to work with you or send you protection some way. I feel like this, you'll get clarity on this, you know, and you need to honor your feelings in emotional situations. Know that you are being tested through the divine, and how your reaction is your power, right? How we respond is our power. We don't allow people to take our light by getting us angry or discombobulated, or to feel ungrounded through some sort of emotional stress. You know, emotions come and go, they're fleeting, and so many decisions are made off of that, which creates so much strife. When we become self-aware, we no longer react like that the way we used to, and it feels like somebody was really banking on you having some sort of emotional reaction to some sort of loss. I think the majority of you have lost probably most of your shit in life, friends, people, to where you become quite the minimalist. You really don't need a bunch of people. You don't need a bunch of people in your life, or things in your life. You really just become in a state of humility, a state of love. Somebody here's breaking out of the shell and realizing, wow, how strong you really are, how far you have come. You know, when you reiterate to yourself, keep the hope, keep going. Today we got this. You know, become your friend. Talk to yourself. Know that the answers will come when it's right. Sometimes the answers come when we release the need to want to know. Take a moment to think about your situation, to figure it out. All right. Messages from the higher self. Answers appear when you release the question. Literally just said that. That's just way too synchronicity. That's the clarity here. There's snippets in this read. I don't feel like I gotta get way into there. It feels like I think I need to rewatch it in some way. Be the brave and authentic soul you are always destined to be. All right. And the number for you, a lot of healing. Congratulations on the healing that you've done in releasing. the doubt, the fears, knowing that you're being spiritually attacked and in spiritual warfare and still living your your day-to-day life and doing that from a state of love. That's why you're so protected and loved by the divine, because you don't allow your heart space to close off from small setbacks. You realize that they happen in life and that they can help to form you. Now, in the moment when you're pissed, you're probably like, oh, this sucks. But later you're like, I do see where that helped me. I'm glad that I didn't react. Sometimes taking a couple big deep breaths of life force energy when we're pissed off, it does help. Some people just they have too much pride to even do that. I'm not going to take deep breaths. That's ridiculous. But it helps. We are a breath of air, we really are. And when we breathe in that God source energy and we reground ourselves with the power of thought and intention, we become more into alignment for our highest good. The things we need to connect to are all around us. We don't always have to go looking outside of ourselves or far away to be able to connect. All right. Angel number for the collective Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Thank you guys for hitting the like and subscribe button. If you guys are interested in a personal read with me, or you're interested in other content, you go ahead and go through my live section. And my regular videos are when I first started out about a year ago. Come April, it'll be a year. My email is pinned below. If not, it's angeldynasty33@gmail.com. It's an hour-long read, live, face-to-face, a private read with me, where we tap into your spirit guides, your higher self, and we release any stuck points that you may have, bring through any clarity that you need for your highest good to evolve. So if you're interested in that, I also do energy healing, where I call off attachments that have attached itself to your energetic body, mind, or spirit through the divine, and the Holy Spirit is what I work with. You guys check out my description page or box below. You guys got personal power, 8888 that comes out. You could be seeing eights. August does feel prevalent here. Material and spiritual abundance, wealth and resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, and epic romance. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. The angels are sending you this number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. My right ear is ringing. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for your greatest good. Somebody passed the test here. There's honor. There's some sort of recognition and honor that comes through. With the deadline being here, I feel like there has been an end. You might just see remnants of the last little bit of lingering paperwork or whatever you have left, but it feels like you've surpassed making it through the worst of it, and recognizing this was a test to help you within your personal power and to stand up in the face of, some pretty dark deities and demons and entities that have been sent your way to take you out on all levels. You're still here and you still have love in your heart. Your higher self says, continue to be the brave and authentic soul that you were destined to be. There's a lot of work out here, and there's a lot of protection. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of guidance. And synchronicities. Somebody here is very tapped into the divine realm, spirit realm. You have some very innate gifts that you're walking into or starting to discover or realize or recognize about yourself. Somebody here has the gift to also look at others and to be able to tell their spiritual gifts. It's just a gift of theirs. There's some sort of soul recognition when they stare at them in the eye. They know. They're able to give them that information. Somebody here also is able to draw other people's, things that have happened in their life as a sort of divination, or people, places, things. It's very interesting. All right, guys. Well, I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in, hitting the like and subscribe button. I appreciate it. You guys check out the shorts. Check out the community posts. There's good things in there. Playlists, videos, some motivation. If you guys are thinking about getting out there working out, get out there and get it done, man. I'm sore as shit, and I've been working out pretty steadily for the last couple weeks. And I'm finally, it fuels, it raises your vibration, it strengthens your heart, which is your generator for your energetic field. Stay strong, body, mind, and spirit. All right. Well, I love you guys. Email me if you're looking for a read or some sort of energy work. We can get you going. I am scheduling for March, so if you are interested in a personal reading and don't want to have to wait a couple weeks for your read, get on the email now and let me know so we can get you scheduled. All right, guys. Get up, get out. Yeah, it feels good to start working out. My arms are sore. Loneliness of Gaia. Thanks a million. You're welcome. Love you, Mike. Alicia, I love you, beautiful girl. Kylie, you can come in. I'm gonna do another Bob loss this weekend. Much love. Love you, Jason. Thank you, mods. You guys are amazing. Yeah. This is my oldest daughter, Kylie. She looked like her mama. Tony P, yeah. Have a great night. All right, guys. Kisses from Idaho.